Diana the Daring. Chapter 1. Adapted for reading by author Anita Kovacevic. Chapter 1. Diana and Will. Once upon a very long time, huge dinosaurs of every color, size, and species roamed the planet. Some flew, some swam, and some roared the land, stomping their feet so the ground shook. But not every animal back then was big. Little Diana lived with her family and friends in a large swamp near a forest. Diana was a dragonfly, one of the last of her kind. Back then, dragonflies were bigger than today. Diana, however, was not big at all. She was the smallest dragonfly there had ever been. When Diana hatched, all the other dragonflies didn't believe she would even make it through the night. But she did. When she opened her eyes in the morning, her mother and father were looking at her with love. "I hope she flies soon," her father said, slightly worried. "She will fly when her time comes," her mother whispered. So they waited, until one day, when she felt her time had come, Diana flew up and smiled. Their species could not fly very high, just as high as a normal treetop, but they were good at hiding. Diana couldn't fly fast at first, but she could fly up and down, left and right, making her parents proud at her skill and cleverness. Still, the neighbors shook their heads. "Oh, but when Will comes, she may not be able to escape. She's too small and weak," they would say. "We'll warn her ahead and teach her to hide," Diana's mother said. "She may be small, but she has her wits about her," Diana's father said. "And wits are sometimes more important than strength. Her time will come," Diana's mother added. "Who is Will?" Diana blinked and waited for the answer, but there was no time to reply. The ground shook, and a huge tall shadow blocked the sun. Before she could blink again, Diana's parents dragged her behind a huge fern bush. Within seconds, not a dragonfly was anywhere to be seen. The huge shadow stomped around, growling, spitting, and shouting with rage. "Where are you all hiding, you mangy little flutters? I am bored, and I want to have some fun," it shouted with a click in its claws. Diana looked at her parents, but they warned her to be quiet. "Isn't anybody there?" it faked baby talk. "Come out and play with me. Now, please." Its teeth glistened, jaws stretched into a slimy smile. Diana was no fool. This was obviously Will. His words may have been nice, but his voice was filled with malice and mockery. A loud stomp and a growl later, the swamp became all quiet as the shadow stomped away. The dragonflies poked their heads out of their hiding places and began to flutter around, careful and timid. "Will?" Diana asked. "Will," her parents nodded. "He's not really nice?" Diana asked. "No," her parents looked at each other, looking very serious. "We don't play his games?" "Never," Diana's father said, and pulled some more leaves to cover the entrance to their home. "Will is an evil eoraptor," whispered Diana's mother. "He loves to catch our kind, spit on us, and squash us into mud. And he only does it because he is bigger. Always run and hide from him, Diana, always." "Okay," Diana said with an innocent blink. She wanted to ask how to beat him, but she waited for her time to come. What do you think? What will Diana do? Will someone help her? What would you do if you were in her place? I hope you liked the story. If you like dinosaurs too, share with me some of your dinosaur drawings or even a story about them. Be brave. Bye bye.